Welcome back into the PCFF podcast. Just a couple of weeks away from kicking things off in the regular season, and we will have a lot to talk about leading up to that date. Coming up next week on the show, we plan to have Emmett Smith join us. He will do his Running with Emmett segment live here on the PCFF podcast, so we're looking forward to that. And also, hopefully, we will answer more of your mail because the mailbag has exploded this week. A lot of questions, and we're going to go ahead and get to those right now and welcome in, of course, the PCFF robot who has been named Dick Shitfuck. PCFF robot, that's the last time I'll call you that because your new name is Dick Shitfuck. Welcome to the show. How do you like your new name?
I like it. Dick Shitfuck was a great man. Thank you to all the assholes who gave me that name from the PCFF.
All right, getting a little edgy. I like it, Dick. I like it, Dick.
Before we get to the mailbag, may I tell a joke?
Oh, absolutely. Knock yourself out. What do you got for us?
What is the difference between an Irish funeral and an Irish wedding?
The difference between an Irish funeral and an Irish wedding. I don't know. What is it?
One less drunk guy. Ha 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 ha.
All right, that's actually not bad. Pretty good. All right, I like where we're going with this. Let's go ahead and open up the mailbag, Dick, if you don't mind. And let's see, who wrote in first to us this week? I believe that goes to Derek in Winterville. And Derek wants to know who got the better of the CJ2K Ray Rice deal, short-term and long-term. Dick, what do you say?
Good question. I have rattled my metallic brain thinking about who got the better end of the deal. My robot gut instinct tells me that Tennessee won. Something about Chris Johnson rubs me the wrong way. I know he is talented, but for some reason I feel Ray Rice wants it more. They are both young, but believe it or not, Dick Shitfuck would rather have Ray Rice at this moment.
Okay, bit of a surprising answer from Dick Shitfuck. Let's go on to our next question. This one comes from Jackson, and Jackson wants to know who is the most underrated rookie in this year's class, in your opinion?
I thought about going way off the board here and going with Kendall Hunter, running back for DC, but it's likely we won't hear his name at all during the regular season. I'm going to go with a Cleveland K9er, Greg Little. It seems that Colt McCoy likes Greg Little, and he can rise quickly up the depth chart for the K9. A lot of people aren't talking about Greg Little other than NCAA investigators.
Okay, another joke in there from Dick Shitfuck. Very nice, and pretty good answer there as well. Greg Little, underrated rookie you like the most in the PCFF. Let's move on. This one coming from Brian Beddard, says his location is jail. Mr. Shitfuck, in this year's PCFF playoffs, who's in and who's out? Also, do you have any bail money?
I'll answer your second question first. Suck my robot balls. There's your bail money. On to your real question. What 6 teams will make the playoffs? Obviously, I will go with Tennessee, Miami, the New York Criminals, Carolina, Nolans, and DC.
All right, and thank you, Mr. Shitfuck, for saying that DC would be in the playoffs. You're probably doing that just because I was here.
You are right. If you were not here, I would say Vegas.
Okay, well, at least you're honest, I guess. Moving along. Let's go to Taylor. Taylor, Taylor asked, do you have a favorite team in the PCFF and a least favorite team?
Thank you for asking, Taylor. No, I do not have a favorite team or a least favorite team. Personally, I think fantasy football is gay. If I were human, I would spend less time having drafts, making lineups, watching games, and more time fucking.
Okay, all right. That sounds great, Dick. In a perfect world, but that's just not how the world works. That's not going to happen to you. If you were human, it doesn't happen to me.
Speak for yourself. It doesn't happen for you because you're gay.
Okay, a little edgy, a little too edgy, I think, for the podcast today. Let's quickly move along and wrap this thing up before it gets out of hand. Actually, this question was posed to me from Dick Vitale. It says, is it true, Clip? Will Mike Patrick be on the podcast next week? Oh, baby, is this not the best time of the year or what? I think I just jizzed myself.
See what I mean? Men are mailing you that they are jizzing themselves.
Okay, it's just a figure of speech, Dick. Nobody's really, jerking off listening to the PCFF podcast.
Okay, fantasy fact. Whatever you say.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Dick Shitfuck. That's your PCFF mailbag, and that's it for today's edition of the podcast. I'd like to thank Ron Jaworski for joining me today. Emmett Smith planned to join us next week as we'll continue to get you ready for the regular season kickoff. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. PCFF Podcast. Peace.